Welcome back to Fez.
Yes, first time.
So Colin's up at work again,
Yes,
and he's making a mess out of everything as usual.
yes, I am. So I get off my lunch break and I start walking into the area I work, and one of the ice cream machines that kind of exploded ice cream everywhere. And when I take off the front plate to clean it, so I don't have to drain the whole machine, I clean it. I have to put it on real quick, or else the ice cream will start melting out of the machine because there's no front plate to hold it in. My nose just starts pouring blood everywhere. Like, it wasn't even just one nostril either. It was both nostrils. Just, I was dying. So I throw a paper towel over my nose and I go to our pot washer scrubbing machine and I'm like, "Come quick!" He sees me holding like a fucking bloody rag on my face. I'm like, "I need you right now because this bloody nose is not going away right now, and I need this thing reassembled, and I can't do it with one hand." And he's like, "Oh, okay, okay." So he goes, and I'm trying to explain to him how to reassemble like the 20 different pieces that are on the front thing, and he puts it back together, funks it up, and I'm like, "No, no, 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 no! I need you to fix it." And he's like, "I gotta go scrub this thing, dude." I'm like, "You can wait to scrub your stupid oven." So by now, there's a lot of blood, like a lot. It's like pooling on my hands and shit. I'm gonna have to mop it up. And I'm like, okay, I have to go to my boss. He does this thing with the machine. I go to my boss and I'm like, my nose is bleeding. I'm gonna be in this back room for a little while. And she's like, okay, that's fine. So I go back there, and because I've been plugging my nose, the blood is going back up and then down my throat.
Yes, it's one of those nosebleeds where it's just like a downpour.
Oh yeah, no, it's horrible. Um, and I end up incidentally swallowing so much blood that I just started vomiting blood. So I am like freaking the fuck out. So I'm texting my girlfriend.
I'm going to die. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Because the text message string was like, "Oh my god, stupid ice cream machine. I have to fix it." The next I'm like, "Oh, I have a nosebleed." I was like, "Oh shit, this is really, really bad." And she had gone to bed. But usually she wakes up to respond to text messages. So like an hour and a half later, my nose is still on downpour mode, and I say the bleeding won't stop. About an hour later, I'm still have this awful nosebleed. At this point, I've lost so much blood that I like feel cold and lightheaded and tired.
Jesus.
So I was like, my boss is like, "You're not doing good. We need to take you to the med bay." But issue is if I go to the med bay, it becomes what's called a recordable incident, which I'm sure you know what that means plenty.
I mean, not really.
And okay, well then basically there's like the incident where you cut your finger, and then the incident where you cut off your finger.
Mm.
A recordable incident is like something that our general ops managers have to go to Hillcorp and explain what happened and how it's never going to happen again.
Right.
Like it's getting to the point where like I'm losing a lot of blood and it's not stopping. So, my boss is trying to take me to the med bay and I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. It's almost Thanksgiving." And whenever a recordable incident happens, they have a bunch of safety people in our kitchen on high alert.
Mm.
And I'm like, "We can't because Thanksgiving is so busy up here. It's insane."
Yeah.
So she has me in the hallway. She's like, "Well, you can't be in the kitchen if you're dripping blood everywhere." She has me in the hallway, just blood all over my face, all over my hands, arms, and on, on this rag I'm holding to my nose, with Hillcourt people, which is the company that our company contracts for, walking right past and looking at me with very concerned looks.
Ah.
So I walk back in. I'm like, I don't think it's a good idea. I sit here. So I'm kind of freaking out at this point. I'm like, am I gonna die? So I text her like, it's getting worse. They're trying to take me out of here.
What
But
the?
I'm telling them no, which is fine. I was doing okay then. An hour later, it's still going on, and it's got to the point where people are in the kitchen are realizing that I'm gone, and my things I'm supposed to be doing are not being done.
Not really a whole lot you can do about that.
They just have somebody else doing it. Meanwhile, I'm in the back room vomiting blood like in a lot.
It sounds really uncomfortable.
It was extremely uncomfortable. So I was like not thinking, and I said to my girlfriend, I don't feel very good. I love you no matter what happens.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? So, and then I don't turn my phone on for the next like 5 hours. So
Oh.
she is sure that I'm dead. So
Fuck.
she contacts Max and is like, Max and Collin dead. What's happening? He's not responding to me. And Max is at home right now, and he's like, what the fuck? So he calls the kitchen like an hour ago when I got off work, and I go to my room, and then he calls the kitchen, and our head chef is like, what's up? And he's like, what's this about an ice cream machine exploding and Collin dying? So guess what happens anyways? A reportable incident. Because I'm gonna have to talk to my boss tomorrow because apparently I'm dead. It's like I just saw Colin like 20 minutes ago. What are you talking about? So yeah, that's what literally just happened.
Oh.
I was literally finished texting Max. Why the fuck? Why would you? You know I'm not dead. You know I just died from my nosebleed. He's like, your girlfriend was yelling at me. Oh boy. So.
Oh, I see what I need to do.
That was my last 8 hours.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
No, it's a blast. It's amazing.
Hmm.
All that bullshit could have been resolved by me just going to the med bay in the first hour, and I didn't to avoid the thing that ended up happening in the end. That pisses me off a little bit.
Yeah. Like, I get it, right? But like, once you started getting like lightheaded and cold, I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna go to the, screw it, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Plus, I mean, just like you just get severe nosebleeds. Like, what? There isn't really anything that can be done, to like prevent it in the future. It's not really a
Yeah,
thing.
you can't really prevent it, but they'd have the question of, because like once I decided that like I didn't want a recordable incident to happen, or they have to, the boss would have to explain like what they'd do better next time. after I had like gone past like the first hour of nosebleed, that is when I'm supposed to go to the med bay. So they'd be wondering, why did you go to the med bay 3 hours into your nosebleed? Which would be much worse than if I had just gone. So I was in too deep.
I'll just lie about it when it started.
There's blood everywhere. All my 3 of my coworkers and my boss saw me bleeding everywhere. One of them said, "Damn dog, that's a lot of blood."
I doubt they were paying attention to the clock.
Wise words from Chris. Damn dog, you bleeding. What the fuck are you doing in this room?
So there's another exit out of here, right? And if you look at this picture here,
Yeah.
it makes it look like there's a door right here, but I'm not sure how to open it.
Maybe just be cooler. Have you tried being cooler yet?
Yeah, it isn't working.
Hey, nothing working? I don't see any way you could open it.
Yeah, I'm not.
This game is move and jump. Alright, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I am in love with the way that he walks in and out of doors. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's a cute game.
Like, I wish I could do that in real life without smashing my knuckles on the door frame.
Alright. Here, I guess.
Anyways, how was your day?
Like today? I just woke up.
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Ah, jeez. A couple of my coworkers were exposed to COVID, and it has become an issue.
How does your company deal with COVID cases?
Not well.
Somebody gets COVID, they're like, "Oh my god, somebody help us." Send everybody home.
I mean, it's just like we can't stop working. Like, we're subject to abandonment laws.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, it's not like we can just decide, oh, shoot, well, everyone has COVID, I guess we have to stop working. Like, we have to keep working. Like, we have to keep, like, the workflow going, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wrong.
Show must go on.
Something like that. So, but the thing is like, fuck, can't grab the, we only have so many, so many people, like, who work there. Fucking. Oh,
Fez boy, no.
God. There's only so many people who work there, right? We don't have that many employees.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
Just enough.
yeah, it like. Okay, so essentially we have several like individual clients, and we have 2 group homes. Each of those group homes have 6 clients in them, right? At the very least, we need to have someone in both of the group homes at any given point.
Okay.
Here we go. Fuck. So there needs to be someone in each of the group homes at any given point. And like we have to, like, we can't just like leave them, right?
Okay.
The thing is like there needs to be someone there like 24 hours, like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's a lot of time.
They can never be alone.
No. Like you cannot just leave them be because they are a danger to themselves and others when left alone. Right. We only have like we only have 4 people right now who can work RA, which is like the job where you do like work in the group home, right?
Okay.
So when, let's say, one of them has to like get tested, it's something of an issue, right?
Because there's one person gone.
Yeah, we should have more, but we've had but we had someone came down, like someone has like some severe like unrelated medical issues, so they had to end up having to like to leave. And we had someone else who was moving out of state, and we've been trying to hire more people, but we haven't been able to hire anyone in a while. So we only have like 4 RA staff, and one of them is now out entirely, as well as like 2 of the day hab people. So it's just like, well, I mean, right now my schedule is just show up and do pretty much whatever I want.
Like a great time.
I mean, not really. It's become a disaster, is what it's become.
Being allowed to do whatever you want.
I mean, not exactly. I have a lot more work to do on a given day because I don't have a schedule, so it's just like I have to figure out all the scheduling like on a moment to moment basis. And on top of that, I currently like, because people in the who are in the company had to get tested, because of stuff that was happening with them in their lives. Like, for example, one of our day hab staff, right, he has a daughter who had to go back to school, and there was a big outbreak at the school, so now he has to get tested, and it's just all that, for example. So now all the clients have to get tested for COVID, right? And guess who has to do all that?
You?
Yeah, me. Yesterday I took all 3 clients from one of the houses to go get tested. And today I'm gonna have to take the clients from the other house to go get tested as well.
How are they doing the testing there? Are they doing the rapid test or like a 3-day test?
Jump. It's the 3-day one.
Okay. To come up to work, they make us take a rapid test and just sit there in a chair and wait for results. So this last R&R, it was, as I'm sure you noticed, me and Olivia 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like there was like not a moment where we weren't together. And when I went to the airport. Yeah. We wanted to spend as much time together as we could. So I showed up like 3 or 4 hours early, and then went in, checked my bag, got my confirmation code, did my COVID test, and then just went back into the car with her. And you know what we did?
Do I want to?
Yeah, it's cute. We were gonna go back to her Nana's house and then cuddle onto bed, but she got impatient and we just parked in a Walmart parking lot and cuddled in my chair, which was kind of uncomfortable because it's it's a passenger door, like there's no room, but we made it work. We just sat there for 2 hours not talking at all. Just pure sadness.
Sadness.
I think it's been a minute since we recorded one of these, huh?
Yeah, it's been a little bit. Oh, God. Well,
Is Fez real?
what is...
What? What is happening?
Okay.
That.
Alrighty.
What just happened?
I don't know.
You just tried to just jump off and you teleported 16 feet to the left and then
Alright.
died.
How do I get over there?
Away from the switch.
I don't. I don't know how to get over there.
Nice job. No, seriously, that was great.
Working on it.
What if instead of solving the puzzle, you just kill yourself?
Alright, we got there. Oh God, what's happening here?
I mean, you made some great progress already. You already have, what, you got like 3 or 4 cubes so far?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We got 2 full cubes. We finished a cube. We're almost to another cube. We got we found a full cube, and we've got 2 anti-cubes.
I'm still messaging people. I'm sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm still messaging people to try to sort out this issue that now when I go into work tomorrow, my boss is gonna be able to like, so Colin,
Yeah. What happened yesterday?
what happened last night that Charmaine wasn't talking about? Oh, just my girlfriend overreacting. I said I have a little nosebleed, and she thought I said the ice cream machine exploded and I was vomiting.
I mean, that's kind of what you said, though.
It is what happened, but you can't know them. God damn, I was trying to avoid this shit. Oh well. This is what it is. What are you trying to do?
I don't know. Is there a clue in this room? Are there Tetris pieces, like, on the rock somewhere?
Oh, wait, go back one. Do you see those lines on the rock? They're squiggly. I
Damn
can't
it.
hear you if you're talking. Come on, man, that was funny, right?
Dork.
Just thought you should know that they were a little extra squiggly.
My, you're looking a little extra squiggly today.
Wow, thanks.
Wait. Oh no, this is different. Planetarium. Oh, what? Oh.
Do you remember? I hate bringing it back to this subject, but you remember when we were living at that big brown house, and I had that nosebleed. Her mom was like freaking out and crying 'cause she thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why. You have some pretty serious nosebleeds.
I remember because we had one of those white body towels, and I had the whole thing, almost the whole thing red, and I was like slumped on the floor. And then she called the hospital. I didn't get taken to the hospital. They just helped me on the spot. And by the time they got there, it had started slowing down because I think I was running out of blood to lose the upper half of my body. Are you a body half empty or body half full kind of guy?
So the empty square, the big square is 1. I'd be willing to bet. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4.
No. Go back to 3. It's the meh.
Yeah. Which of these is 5 and which of these is... Well... Because if this was a die, then if this is 1, that...
The Roman numerals are a little off. Ah, yes. 1,
That would
2.
be 6.
Emoji.
So
4. U.
So if it was like
Square.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Is that the plane it looks like in real life?
I mean, I guess.
Really?
I mean, I don't know if this is just a... I don't know if this is the real life or if it's just fantasy.
No. Is this the real life? escape from reality.
Because I hear,
Boy.
now correct me if I'm wrong, but that it's easy come and easy go now. And perhaps that
No.
if it's
I've
just a
heard
little
about it.
high, then it's a little low.
Yeah, that's the way I heard it. You know, any way the wind blows, it doesn't really matter to me.
To me,
Mama,
just
just
killed a
kill a
man.
man. That would get annoying real quick. This morning, or the end of your day's day, the beginning of my night shift, I was listening to like I closed down the line in the server, and I start listening to like One More Light by Linkin Park, and I was like, yeah, yeah, and I was like jamming out to it. And, our headline manager was like just like watching me just like dance and sing to it, and I was like, he's like, you know what, I respect it.
Well, thank you for watching this episode of Fez. You know,
Where
we
we
made some
talk
good
about
progress today.
blood.
Tune in next time,
Yeah.
and maybe Colin will talk about blood some more, and I'll find 6 more cubes.
Speaking of my blood, my girlfriend just